So guys, mo ni siya na karon sa forest. And those are blueberries actually. And they are starting to sprout or to have a life now after the winter. So it will be fun kung mamunga na sila. And to be honest, I'm not so sure. So those who are Norwegians or like who live in Norway, can you tell me what plants are this one? Are these called the ramsløk? Or tell me please. I do not know, maybe not. Please comment down below kung saan please. Okay. Ramsløk, I do not know what is it in English, but I will find out later kung unsay English word for the ramsløk. Okay, so guys, I just got a call. I'm in the middle of the forest because someone from the school where I applied to had called me, and I'm actually very happy about it because it's been a couple of months already that I have been expecting their call. Okay, right now I'm going to school in Oslo, but since we've moved but kapuya in English uy. Bisayon ako ni be. Tungod kay move out naman mi from Oslo to diri sa bagong lugar nga among gibalinan karon. It's called Moss. It's still in Norway. So I have to transfer school. And the thing here is you cannot just like, parehagod sa Pilipinas. It's just like the same in the Philippines that you need to apply first before you can get a spot. So I have to apply again, and there's always it's always like uncertainty if you could get a spot or not. It has been like a couple of months that I haven't heard from them if I have gotten a plus or a spot or not. So finally yesterday, I've asked my husband to call the school and ask if to get an update of what is going on. And yeah, it was actually a blessing in disguise that I asked my husband to do that. Okay, they have not been looking at my application. So a tip for you is if you are applying on something and you haven't heard anything, make a follow-up call to make sure that they have checked your papers, they have looked at your papers. Kaya in my case, murag wala nila matanaw. I think they haven't checked my application. So finally yesterday after my husband called, because I asked my husband to do so. And why my husband? Because of course I'm still struggling with my Norwegian language. I mean, though I can speak well Norwegian, or not well, but good Norwegian, enough to be understood. I'm still struggling with expressing the whole thing that I want to say. So yeah, so I asked my husband to call them, and yeah, finally I got an answer, like at least a light of what is going on. Yeah, they promised that they will look at my application, and yes, the counselor, or I do not know what is like consulent, I don't know what is it in English, but my application, and then yeah, they told me that I need to submit more papers in addition to the application that I sent. So there will be some more documents that I need to do later to submit through online digital, so I have to do it later. That was the update. And then I'm walking now, and I'm going to meet my husband. He is thinking of fishing again, and it's on the other side, so I have to meet him there hopefully. It's a little bit windy, so I'm not sure how will it go with the fishing. I think it would be difficult for him to show the fishing rod, or the, what do you call that, what ka nang maglutaw-lutaw bitaw. Okay guys, so this is it. Yeah, mao ni siya ang akong road. Sakto ba pagkasulti? Di lagi mo kataka og English kung dili kaya. But bitaw, not to be honest, di na ta manghinaway sa English kay Hindi sa the English, of course, that's normal to make mistakes when you're speaking English. Kaya di beta mga English, but at least we're trying to speak in English, right? So, bitaw, I think that's one thing that I have learned actually, because sa una no kay dili ko mo istorya. I'm very hesitant to speak in English kay I'm too scared to make mistakes, and at the same time, also nahitabo sa akong Norwegian. I'm very hesitant to speak Norwegian because I'm too scared to make mistakes, but it's actually like not be scared if we can make a mistake. From it can learn man, diba? So, and it's also one of my regrets in life actually. It's so funny to say that why I was hesitating to speak the language, the Norwegian language. Kay, you know, I've been here in Norway for 8 years now, to be honest, and I cannot speak Norwegian perfectly. Like, I'm good, but not as the way as I want to. Kamo diha, so my advice to those who want to starting their life in a new country who has a different language, my advice is speak their language, try to learn their language, and by learning the language, you really have to use it. Use their language and don't be scared of making a mistake. It's normal. I mean, even those who are the native speakers, they can even make mistakes. How much more nga kita nga dili native speakers, no? So, yeah, don't be scared, just speak the language. It's okay to make mistakes. That's where you learn. And actually, learning from our mistakes are actually good. Mistakes are good teachers. So, yeah, don't be scared. Make a lot of mistakes so you will be an expert. Char. Mura na kog si Madam Guru ani, si Madam Auring. Or kinsa ba? I do not know how old this tree now, but look at that one. Like, it's even burned. Really? Someone burned it? Are you serious? Oh, naimumu dali. Yaman siya. Can you imagine that? How old is the tree? I feel like more na ikuan na ni ba? Tauan. You see that? Wala lang, chika-chika lang ta ni karon kay wa man ko ika-upload. In Norway, or those who have an idea of what plant is this one, or mo ni siya ang ramslat. Di man, doesn't smells like I do not know say tawag. I do not know. You know, I want to make use of the time ang good. I want to make use of the time while I'm walking, so if there's something that I could pick up, like for example in autumn, when you're walking in the forest in the autumn, then you can pick up some mushrooms, right? Karon, is there anything that I could make use, like something that I could pick up, so at least marag na ako'y gamay nga ginansya sa akong lakaw-lakaw, no? I mean, like, of course, this is a gain on my part already because I'm feeling good when I'm walking outside, but in addition to it, right? So kung nakoy mapunit nga mga ramslok or unsa pa na diha, mushrooms or whatever, or berries for example, but yeah, unfortunately the berries are still not here, or they are here but of course they don't have fruits yet. This is my way of relaxing. No, kaya sa to ang relaxing, no, kay higda, no, pero diri ris gawas, no, kay lakaw-lakaw kung akong stressed out ko, or you know, when I'm not feeling good, you know, kung actually it's not always like this, kaya when I'm depressed, like really depressed, like, you know, not just like depressed as a word, but when there are moments that I'm really feeling down, I cannot do this. but also like pushing myself a little bit, like try to get up and do something like this. It actually helped me a lot, not just a little bit but a lot. It's one of my tips to those who are dark place of their life. Okay, you know, it's very common, like feeling sad, feeling down, like all you see in your life is just black and white. I mean, it's normal, and you know, if you just let yourself be in there, it might sucks you, like can create like so many bad thoughts. And you know, I hope don't happen, but you know, some people, they do something about their life because they don't want to live anymore. But you know, I was there, but you know, it's not always the solution. And I think when you feel like, make some self-evaluation, that if you feel like, oh, I'm there now, and do something. You know, even if it's like a pushed, but make that pushed. You pushed yourself to do something like this one, for example. I mean, like, I do not know, but even this one, like going outside for a walk when I'm feeling down, it's too much work. But I still have to do it, okay? Who else can help myself, right? Kita raman sad mismo may makatabang sa tong self. So, you have to push yourself. Give yourself a push, a little bit of push also. It doesn't mean that you are hard on yourself, because yeah, it's also important that you have to be nice to yourself. Like being at the moment is also good for yourself. But if you're, for example, if you are at the moment that you're already down and you just let yourself to be down, it will eat you. It will eat you up. And in my own experience also, like a push from other people, it's not really helping so much. But at least if you do it by your own, by yourself, I think it doesn't hurt that much. I mean, like, yeah, it takes a lot of energy, or how to say the word, what is the right word, but yeah, at least it's not from the others. And you know, after you do that thing, like get through with that walk, after you pushed yourself, you will feel good. And it feels like feels good because you feel like you have accomplished something for that little thing. So yeah, try that one, guys, because it worked to me, and I hope it will work on you too. I mean, I'm not saying that whatever works for me, it works on you, but at least you can try. All right, it's the same with our trying to lose weight, right? Some methods or some process or whatever, like what they're doing, like for example, like some other people, they have to work hard, they have to do a lot of workout and blah blah blah, whatever it is, they lose weight. And some people, whatever they do, just like me, for example, I'm not so sure, but I think that's just my experience. Like, I'm trying to work hard to lose weight, but nothing happens. Trying to eat less, nothing happens. You know, some works to you and others doesn't. So that's just how it is. You just have to accept it. And I'm saying you just have to accept it, but I'm still not accepting it. It's funny, but yeah. So this thing that I'm talking, like going out for a walk, for example, if you're feeling down, at least to me, in my experience, it works. It might not work for you, but you can give it a try, right?